City. It's the Wendy Williams Show. Now, here's Wendy.
Thank you for watching. Say hello to my partners in crime. Yes. Ooh, boy. I'm ready to go. Let's get started. It's time for... So, on another note, Kanye West has really lost his mind. And I don't mean that in a humorous way. We've seen him on a slippery slope for a very long time. This is really sad, you all. In the last week, he's tweeted 112 times. Well, he might be, plenty of people do that. The problem with his is that they're rants. His thoughts about God, his thoughts about slavery is a mentality. He talked about supporting right-winger Trump and the Trump supporters. He talked about he's talking about deprogramming. He wants to deprogram people. He was doing a session allegedly, you know, because he's trying to get ready for his album. He hasn't had an album out in 2 years. But he's doing a music session, and he was alleged to have told everybody, you know, get out. I don't need your help. I'm the new Apple. I got this. Yeah, stuff like that. I remember a few years ago when he performed on Saturday Night Live, the musical genius that he is, you know, you got to do your warm-ups and prepare before the performance, and he spazzed out and kicked everybody out. It's just a slippery, slippery slope. And I had no idea he was on opioids. Well, that was a problem, apparently for him. He said that no one helped him when he was addicted to opioids. What we thought was that he did a stretch in a psychiatric facility and that he was out and kind of trying to get himself back together. But he hasn't been the same since that breakdown. He hasn't been the same since he married Kim. Listen, all I'm saying is that whatever happened to, you know, the thought-provoking Kanye, we knew he was slightly nutty, but nutty is good. We're all a little nutty. But when he got with that family, number one, he should have stayed more like the Mac in the Back. He should not have participated in the reality show. His zombie-ish presentation, this is not a zombie picture. He actually looks more focused there than ever. But that might have been years ago. So what do you do? I mean, what do you do? Kim, you knew when you married him that, and you're a pretty girl and you're very popular and stuff, but that was a come up. Like, if you got king of all blacks in terms of music. If you couldn't get Jay-Z, then you got Kanye. That was a good look. That was a good look. She went from ball players to Kanye. This is not an attractive way for people to support his music, though. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear rants. I don't want, ugh. You all are laughing if you want to. I'm not laughing. You know, there are very few people in the music game that can disappear like he has for 2 years, but still manage to stay relevant just in terms of the places he goes and, you know, whatever. He needs to take another 2 years. I'm just saying. This is my I just woke up and slid through to entertain you look. Hey, Rambo, can I get a shoe cam? Let me show the kids what I'm working with. Okay. So, I know they're gigantic. The chains are, because this is 2 Chainz collaboration with Versace. They slid me mine early, but you can get yours beginning the 27th, 26th, in a couple days. I'm cool. But, you know, back to Kanye, you know, put your message in your music. Don't talk. Like, you sound, and I don't even want to say crazy, because clearly there is something wrong with him. And no, there's nothing that Jay-Z can do. Jay-Z's got his own family, his own wife, and his own career. Remember, he got on stage at a concert and blasted Jay-Z after Kim got robbed with a diamond. You know, where were you? You never called me. And he just went on and on. This is more sick than anything else. And I'm just here to tell you a story, but can we move on? Yeah. Throw your hands up in the sky. So Khloé reportedly is doing well. Has she named the baby? Yeah, she did.
Yeah, True Thompson. True Thompson.
True Thompson. Oh, that's right. I said that was a good name. Has the princess named the baby yet?
Not yet. Boy?
Oh, because I had a name. Dudley.
Dudley.
You have a fantastic name. Dudley. Remember that thing I was telling you yesterday? Did she get, you know, induced to make sure she had the baby before the big wedding that's about to come up? And a lot of you all understood what I was saying, that some women do get their pregnancies induced. It's so funny because after the show was over, a girlfriend of mine called and she said, Wendy, you know I've been doing that for years. Not the inducing, but women can play with our bodies, although it sounds dangerous in the long run. I have a girlfriend who stops her period when she knows she's going. Yes. You go to the doctor, they stop your period, it comes back. Clap if you've heard of that. Clap if you're about to go on your honeymoon and then there's the period. Would you stop it? Really? I would be scared to stop it because I'm thinking it's gonna come back with a vengeance, you know? The next month you're gonna bleed for all 28 days. Anyway, back to Khloé. According to People magazine, Khloé is bonding with the baby. I don't know why that's such a big deal. That's what you do when you have a baby. And not letting Tristan's drama bother her. Well, that's normally what you do when you have a baby. You leave the entire world out and you sit there like wooga wooga wooga, you know? And she's living alone, they say, in Cleveland, living alone. And she, yeah, I'd be scared to live there. Wow. Too many windows, too many doors, your sisters aren't up the street, you know. Beautiful house in a creepy way. Anyway, I don't know whether she's gonna forgive him or not. Look, he's still running around on direct messages, you know, talking to girls and stuff. We finally now know that Tristan would contact girls without Khloé knowing while she was pregnant. He would DM them and then meet up with them. And there's one particular girl, Lala. I'll show you the picture just to the men's delight. Whatever. What's her name?
Lainey.
Lainey, Lonnie.
Lonnie, yeah.
Whatever. That's a lot to keep clean. Just saying. So then, so a new picture recently surfaced, which probably angered Kim and Kanye, and the picture is of this, the picture's not correlating with, the picture with the fired bodyguard.
Yeah.
This is the guy who was at one point Kim and Kanye's bodyguard. He got fired by Kim and Kanye, and now this guy is hanging out with Tristan. It's, you know, that might not be a big deal to you, and I know Tristan and Khloé aren't married, and keep in mind, Tristan was involved with another woman who was, oh, hella pregnant when she stole Tristan from the other woman. And then Khloé flaunted it around at public events, putting it on Instagram. We talked about it on Hot Topics while this other woman is having his baby and Khloé's busy being insensitive. So, do I feel for Khloé? No. She knew what she was signing up for. So the Jacksons are worried about Paris. Yeah. That she might be heading for a breakdown. Wow, you're really pretty. Do that shot again, Deb. Who is that girl? Yes, you. How you doing? Yes. I love my people. Thank you all for being here today. But back to another beautiful young lady, Paris Jackson. She's attempted suicide 3 times in the past. This is all according to Paris. You know, she's having a hard time dealing with sobriety. She's only 19 years old. She's running around with that model with the eyebrows. People say they're a couple. I don't know whether they're a couple, but they're awfully close. That Cara Delevingne. Yeah. Yeah. They say, the family, that they're fearing for her life. Paris recently posted a video where she almost fell off the ledge of a skyscraper with the caption, "I almost died." She's since removed it, so we can't show it to you. You can't find it yourself. In a case like this, you know, who saves Paris? And she clapped back when she heard that the family was worried about her, saying, well, take a look.
So apparently people think I'm about to die. I guess to the family members that are talking to all of these news outlets saying you're worried for me, when was the last time you called me? Prince isn't worried. Why? Because Prince and I talk all the time. We hang out. If you're worried about me, call me.
On one hand. On the other hand, what if they're calling, but she's not picking up? And then what family member is she supposed to relate to in that call? You know, Catherine recently had a stroke. Catherine is pushing 90 years old. Leave Catherine alone. She's sort of, I don't want to say older people are out of touch, but she's out of touch. Like, please don't talk to Paris. You know, just be grandma. Janet is busy. She just extended her tour that she's on right now. She looks fantastic, right? I'm not saying that she probably doesn't love being a mother, but I venture to say it's not her favorite thing. She's running around touring. She sees the kid when she sees the kid, in my mind. You know, the father who lives over in, where does he live?
I think either Dubai or London.
Dubai.
Yeah.
Between Dubai and London. All right. He's got 50-50 custody, and so that frees Janet up to be young, and I think that she's more in love with her career, sorry to say this, than being a mom. Like, that was just the easy little prop thing when she thought that she was going to be the queen of Dubai when she was married to this guy. Those were the weird Janet years. Like, she went over there, she swapped her body, she gained a lot of weight even before she got pregnant, and now she's back, and so she's touring. She doesn't have time for Paris. Paris is close, they say, with LaToya, but LaToya is, she's a, look. LaToya is a bit out of touch with reality. She always has been, but we like that about her in a noodle nutty way, except when it comes to having some responsibility with children. LaToya knows maybe that she's noodle and nutty, which is why she never had any children. She didn't want to be responsible. She doesn't even know how to squeeze a lemon. Well, she's on this show called Worst Cooks in America. You take a look.
Guys, don't worry, I'm hurrying.
Half that lemon, we're gonna give those squeeze. Okay?
Squeeze?
Let's give it a good squeeze.
How do I do that?
How do you squeeze a lemon? You're gonna squeeze the lemon with your arms and your hands.
Oh, like
Okay,
this?
perfect. There you go. Nice job. All these celebrities, they're just like us.
You know, Latoya does her, by the way, you see she's back to the saucers around her head. Remember, that was a thing, she and Sylvester Stallone's mom, the queen of the saucers. I just think that Latoya does anything to stay relevant or in our, you know, like on the Fix My Life, she goes on that. Then she had that wacky reality show that I don't think got renewed for more than a bleep. Then, did she do Dancing with the Stars? You should do Dancing with the Stars.
I don't think so.
You should do that. You know, I like Latoya, but Latoya, all you gotta do, dear, is take the lemon and put it in that juicer. And you get one with a real good scream, because I don't like pits either. Pit, pit, pit. But for us to see you do it like that, but by the way, I also think she plays into her own nuttiness. She knows damn well how to squeeze a damn lemon. She's like a comedian within being loony. Sometimes we need to calm it down here at Hot Topics before we turn it all the way up. And I've been placing these Airwicks scent oil plug-ins all around the studio. Do you smell something delicious? Okay, that was my pick. I chose lavender and chamomile. It's supposed to make you feel zen. But you better not go to sleep, though. Zen. The fragrance is infused with over 80 lavender flowers, and the plug-ins last up to 45 days, and I hope that you enjoy the scent. Thank you, Eric. I'm exhausted with DMX, honestly. I'm exhausted, I don't care. We tried as a people, we tried as a show. His friends have tried. He's untriable. All those looks going to waste. His lawyer says that he's making new music. I don't care. Do you care? I don't care. And fielding book and movie deals while he's serving his 1 year sentence for tax fraud. Well, how'd he get 1 year? And Wesley Snipes, it seems like, was in there for a lifetime. Anyway, but enough of that. Point being is that I don't want a book deal from him. I don't want to read a book. Like, his life is so sloppy, it's already been out there. 15 kids, 9 babies' mothers, you know, party all the time, substance abuse. Yeah, all that. I need the movie of his life. That's it. That's a good one. And it really should be casted properly, and it shouldn't be on cable. Even I would leave the house and go to a proper movie theater for that. I think he's got an audience wide enough and diverse enough to go see exactly how it goes down, because DMX, all them drugs in his system, all those babies, and you can figure out how many women and this, just the sloppiness. When he comes out of jail, he's still $10 million in debt. How's he gonna make that money back? I'm not hiring him if I'm a promoter. You can't even count on him to show up. He's already stiffed our show. I'm not gonna go through the story, but if you watch long enough, you know. We're sitting here live. I'm getting reports from off the side of the stage. He's not in the car. I'm like, what? We are doing a show. We send the tickets, we do the hotel, the whole bit. This jerk decides to jerk us. And we bought the rights just for that day to party up so that he could do it. Y'all gonna make me. We were about to turn it up in here and sit down on the couch. That's a bullet I dodged. You know, I could've, no. I know, because, no, you don't know what I'm saying. I could have managed him or something like that, or maybe been a baby's mother, or been someplace in his team. No, I'll tell you why. Oh, please, you laugh now. I have lived. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Wendy. She's leaving her radio shift in New York. She's blazing her Pathfinder down the street. She gets stopped at the light. First of all, outside the station, there is an unknown named DMX loitering and waiting, and you know, and I was popular on the radio. I didn't know who he was, though. He's like, plus the, you know, I am scurrying to my car and trying to get out, but I got stopped at the first light right there. So he ran up to the car and he gave me his cassette of, yes. If I had just listened to it, I'd be caught up in this. The thing that hurts is that I was so caught up in my own mess, didn't know who he was. I threw it out the window at the next light, and he actually saw me do that and reminded me of it years later. But it's a terrible story. Anyway, DMX, it's not gonna work. You're not gonna be sober when you come out. You need more than a year of sobriety. When you come out, you're gonna need a sober coach following you all the time. That's not gonna work, because your sober coach is gonna end up being a groupie of your lifestyle and smuggling you whatever you need to stay, you know. Oh, what a mess. You wanna hear about some more mess? There's this teenager, oh, sorry, ow. There's this teenager under fire, as well he should be, for something that he did that went viral. Now, his name, first of all, he's 18. Look, it says, if I was black, I'd be picking cotton, but I'm white, so I'm picking for you. Prom. Listen, Sarasota, Florida, 18 years old, his name is Noah Crowley. The dumb broad that she asked is underage, so I can't bring her up. She likes it and posts it like she doesn't even understand that her dumb jack boyfriend is stupid. And where are the parents in both of this? This is like Sarasota, Florida, I told you. Oh, and the school system says it's under investigation. Under investigation? First of all, this is 2 hours from where Trayvon Martin met his demise. The entire country is in a racial horror. And you, principal, superintendent, you school system think that this is under investigation and review? Every black child at that school needs to sue the pants off the school system, number one. And number two, Doug, you're holding up a 30 seconds, let me finish and then calm down. No, because this is like so stupid. He's going to the senior prom and this is how he asks. First of all, you've ruined prom now for everybody. Immediately, this boy is supposed to be kicked out of school. The colleges are not supposed to be accepting him. This stupid lack of sympathy and understanding regarding racial issues needs to follow him for the rest of his white life. And his parents really do need to be kicked out of whatever organizations they're in. Like if I was working with his father, I'd be looking like, is this really what you teach is your boy really that stupid? Parents can't be held accountable for everything that their kids do. But are you serious with this? This is baseline parenting 101, you idiots. I mean, not you. I'm just mad. Noah, I'm keeping your picture up. If you see something, say something. We got more great show for you today, everybody. Up next, actress and comedian Aisha Tyler is here, so grab a snack and come on back, why not?